What's up, wrestling fans? It's Joe Cronin, and the Young Bucks have left Twitter. Everybody's talking about this. I couldn't give a crap really that much, except it is a little funny when everybody leaves Twitter who, you know, it's weird. Everybody, like, I just joke around on Twitter and talk shit on Twitter pretty much, and it's just funny when, you know what I mean, you see people who also used to do it now upset by it. But yeah, it does. It can become overwhelming on there, man. Especially when people are coming at you. You know, when you're joking around and everybody's joking around, that's all fun. But when you just get piled on, you know, I guess sometimes you gotta call it quits. I don't know. The AEW executive vice presidents, the Young Bucks, left Twitter. Nick Jackson's account, which was at Nick Jackson YB, is no longer available. Twitter says the account no longer exists. Matt Jackson made a tweet that this evening said he was leaving social media and would see fans on Being the Elite. The tweet has since been deleted, but it read, "I've had fun time on this app for 10 years, blah, blah, blah. Finally hit the X. I'll see you on BT." There's no word yet on why the Bucks might be leaving Twitter, but there was a lot of negative feedback on AEW late last week after bad reviews for Wednesday Dynamite episode, which is weird because we actually gave I thought we actually gave the AEW a decent review, actually. On at least I did, I think. Weirdly enough. I mean, there was some like little botch moments that were trending on Twitter. You know, like in regards to the guy who threw the terrible punches on Dustin Rhodes. Mark Henry tweeting, "Fire this person now." You know, and listen, you got to forgive the guy, but those were some punches that were ridiculous. I mean, those were bad. It was ugly. I mean, you know what I mean? Jesus, man. How the hell are these people in AEW and in wrestling companies when I can throw better punches than them in Grimm's Toy Show's fucking Royal Rumble ring, you know, or whatever the hell it was? It's just like, what is this, man? I was trained a long time ago to wrestle, but I already knew how to throw punches in wrestling before I was trained. How is this guy throwing punches like this? Just weird. But anyway, I guess that's what I suppose people are saying. You know, some people are saying they don't care. I put up a tweet to ask you guys what you thought about it, and you know, I don't. And if anybody writes in the comments down below, Joe, I don't care about this, Joe. Yeah, well, I received about 100 emails about it today, so people do care. So that's why I did a video on it. So suck my dick. I asked you guys, how did you feel about the Young Bucks leaving Twitter or whatever the hell this is? You know, some people are calling them crybabies. Some people are calling them double standard. You know, they do all this stuff to other people, but now that it comes for them, they can't take it. Other people said it's terrible what happens to people on social media, blah, blah, blah. How do you feel about the Young Bucks leaving Twitter? Darren Shatton says, they give it out, but they can't take it. Jerry Smith says, yawn. John Draper says, herbs. Kigegstem says, John Montgomery says, good. Mr. Cueball, snowflakes. Chris talks everything. Couldn't have happened to a nicer pair of brothers. Doesn't bother me. R3J. It means nothing. They didn't leave Twitter completely. Now they share a Twitter account together. Well, they've always had that, yeah. They probably just don't even use it. Wow, next question, this person says. Okay. So nobody likes the Young Bucks, it looks like. Dustin will be next. Well, Dustin blocked me on Twitter a long time ago. Valrena, it's just Twitter. Weird as hell. Surprised they didn't pull a Morrow. Don't follow them. Don't care. Crybabies, I guess. I hate it. I don't understand what exactly happened. I heard Randy Orton had a thing on Twitter, AEW or something. I don't know if the two incidents are related. Yeah, there's just a lot of piling on. They probably flipped out. I don't care. They've never talked to me anyway. Who cares? They're limiting their reach. Didn't they build a lot of this buzz based on social? This seems very short-sighted. Thin-skinned, terrible approach. I've never noticed how toxic the wrestling community is until AEW. And I don't blame them one bit. They're under a microscope, and it sucks. Yeah, I mean, yeah. WWE is so bad. I mean, the drizzle and shits AEW's trying. They're getting their shit on every which way. Adamant calls them pussies. Bunch of pussies, says Monty. Wow. No love loss for that. At least from you guys on Twitter. Young Bucks leave Twitter, man. Hey, listen, I'm just kind of like, hey, you know, sometimes you got to take a break. You know, sometimes you got to take a break from Twitter or wherever else. Technically, I'm banned from Twitter for life, so I'm supposed to take a lifelong break. But, you know, it is what it is. They left Twitter. They'll be back probably at some point after they take a break. you're under scrutiny, man. I mean, you're under crazy scrutiny, and I know it's hard, man. It's hard not to respond. It happens to me all the time. People say stuff that's not true, and you have to sit there like, ugh. And if you say anything, then the mob goes crazier. And if you don't say anything, well, then you kind of have to let these sort of lies be out there. And I think all the successful people in the world that have ever said anything about that type of thing is just let it go, man. Let people believe what they want to believe, and who cares? It's just like me. I mean, people make up stuff all the time. They change the history of what's happened and play victim. You just got to kind of move on and ignore it. You know what I mean? I mean, just the other day, somebody said that I blocked them yesterday when I blocked them months ago after they blocked me. Somebody blocked me, and then I blocked them 5 months ago or something. And then yesterday they tried to pretend to tell people that, oh, he just blocked me. Oh, wow, he just blocked me. But I blocked them months ago. But it's what am I going to do? Respond to every lie that I hear about? It's there's so many other lies or made up things that you're going to hear about yourself, and you have to learn to deal with that. If I responded back to everything that ever happened to me, I mean, I'd be doing 10 long-hour videos a day going through everything. I mean, why would you ever do that? Who cares? Let people think what they want to think, and just do whatever you're doing that's successful, or whatever you're doing that's really your focus in your life. Just do that. You know what I mean? If you want to have a Q&A and people ask you questions, I mean, you can clear it up there if you'd like, But, to leave Twitter, I get people thinking that it's a baby move. I don't have a problem. I think they should just take a break. I think they should have been like, hey, going to take a break for a little while. I hope you guys are cool. We'll see you on BTE. We're going to do, I'm going to be off Twitter for a while. Why not just say that? But, I guess they're saying they're leaving for good. I don't know. But who cares, really? In the end of the day, we're talking about a stupid social media account, and who gives a crap? Well, let's just hope AEW is awesome on Wednesdays, and their YouTube show's awesome, I guess. There you go, Young Bucks left. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments down below and let me know what you thought about the Young Bucks leaving Twitter, and we'll read those comments later. Here's some of the videos you guys might have missed, and I will be live tonight, and I will see you guys tonight for the shows. Oh, Corrupted Podcast is at 1 on Patreon, of course, tonight. So if you haven't signed up on Patreon, make sure you get over to Patreon and sign up.